So some of you found my guide on how to evolve Inkay so useful, I thought I would show you guys how to get a shiny Inkay and how to turn that into a shiny Malamar. Malamar? Is that how you say it? I always forget. Anyways, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and jump straight in this. First things first, if you don't know how to get the shiny charm, check out that video. Playlist at the top of the description for all my Pokemon Legends ZA videos. Look at this shiny Inkay. It's so cool. I hunted this for about 2 hours roughly, and it spawned. Now there's going to be 3 Inkays that spawn in this location. So technically your chance, instead of, okay, let me explain this. Instead of your chance being 1,000 in, or sorry, 1 in 1,000, like 24, I think it is, with the shiny charm, technically, you know, if I'm doing the math right, it should be 1 in 344. But it's RNG, so it doesn't really matter. Let me show you where to go. So it's going to be in the sewers, on the Lumios, or how you say it, sewers. And we're going to be going over here. I'll show you guys how to get there, going from Cafe Woof, and just follow my path. Now, in terms of how to unlock the sewers, you're going to have to do this. At one point in the main story, you're going to go there, and you're gonna be able to get back there when there's a side mission that pops up. It should be sometime after you do that. There's gonna be some goo here. Clear it out with a water type Pokemon move, if you will, and that's pretty much how you do that. There's going to be a side mission where this guy is going to be standing right here. You cannot access the sewers till the guy, you know, the side mission guy, whatever, is right here. You talk to him, he's going to go into the sewers. You don't even have to do anything. His side mission actually requires going into the sewers. So then you have access to the sewers and you can go ahead in. This one's pretty easy to do. So what we're going to do as soon as we spawn in is we're going to go straight. Now, there's other Pokemon, there's Klefkis over there, but right over here, there's also a chance for a Goomy. So right here is where you're going to find the Inkays. So you're going to go over here, you're going to check these Inkays out. There's going to be 3. I just caught one, which is the one that's in my box right now, so that's why there's only 2. And there's a Goomy over there. So you got a chance for, you know, 3 different Inkays in that Goomy, and that's going to be that. Now, I was testing out, you know, kind of trying to get them to despawn so I could just run back like this and come back like that. But I couldn't figure it out for some reason. Usually it works when you go away so far. But for example, the way to know this is like you just check, you know, this one's a level 36 female, that one's a level 35 male, or like let's say there's an alpha. For example, if I had an alpha that spawned, I would run away. And no matter how far I ran, it just wasn't kind of resetting for some reason. So either way, the best way I did is you just click here. You just click fast travel to the entrance, and then you just run back. And it is a little tedious because there's a little bit of a long kind of hallway to kind of run down, as you guys can see. But that was the best method. Now, if for some reason, let's say you get like an alpha that spawns, you can like, you know, test this out the right way. So, okay, look, they're both males. One's a 36, one's a 37. So if I was to run out, usually like about this far would despawn them. You might have to run all the way up here, but at this point, it's like you're going so far, you might as well just do the fast travel method. You know what I mean? And then I come back here. I mean, that's still a 37 male. And that one okay, so this one didn't respawn because it was kind of up here a bit. This one did respawn. So you could do that. You could go to where those Klefkis are at, and that'll probably respawn it. But what I just did, I figured it was just a little easier than that. It's just kind of respawn here, run down the hallway, turn the corner, check them out. If you hear the little, you know, magical shiny sound, great. If you don't, just kind of go back. You know, I just kind of take a peek like this. If there's an alpha and it sees you, you're gonna have to run away before you can fast travel. And that's all I did. I just kept rinsing and repeating that over and over again. I'll throw the footage on screen where you guys can see where that shiny actually spawned. And that was it. The shiny was there, looked really nice, and I got it. So you got your shiny Inkay. And let me remind you how to evolve this shiny Inkay so we can turn it into a shiny Malamar. So I'm gonna grab it here. I'm gonna put it into my party. And what we're going to do is it can only evolve when your console is upside down. Okay, if you want to know the nuances, you can check out that video. So I'm going to save it first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my console into rest mode. And then I'm going to, you know, make sure all the controllers are turned off. I'm going to go grab my console. Hold on. Grab my console, put it upside down. Go ahead and select Inkay. When you do that, I'm going to be able to click evolve. And it's going to let me evolve the Inkay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to redock this so you guys can see the rest. Click let it evolve, and there we go. Our shiny Inkay, who has been flipped upside down on its head, is going to evolve into a shiny Malamar. Look at that. That's actually pretty sick. That looks really good with the gold. Oh man, that's a nice shiny. That's a nice shiny. So there you guys have it. That's how you get a shiny Inkay and evolve it into a beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, like it's so cool. Hold on, I'll show you the difference. So this is boring normal Malamar, which I'm pretty sure is an alpha actually, because it's quite big. And this is the shiny version. You see what I'm saying? There's the normal one. It's purple. I mean, it's cool with the purple. But this one, man, it's like, it's so nice, dude. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's nice. So there you guys have it. That's how you get a shiny Inkay, evolve it into a shiny Malamar. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, leave a like, subscribe for more. And let me know if you have any questions. Till the next one, my friends. Game on, and thanks for watching.